Hi, I'm going to show you how I made this oyster shell mirror for our master bedroom. I had been wanting one for a while, but wasn't really willing to pay the high price and figured I could make one myself. So here's how I did it. So in a nutshell, or I should say oyster shell, what you're really doing is a little bit like putting a puzzle together. I started, I wanted my smaller shells towards closer to the mirror and my larger ones going out. Not all the shells are going to fit together as nicely. So it's finding ones that will overlap each other nicely. You don't want all shells that are kind of turning to the left right in a row. So I tried to mix up the ones that were kind of curved to the left. So I didn't have a bunch of those in a row, or I didn't have one curved to the left beneath one also curved to the left. So it was just a little bit of a puzzle. That's why you need a good, 50, 60 pounds of shells so that you can have a variety to choose from. And that you have a bunch of the different sizes as well. If you have the opportunity to get more, I'd probably get more just so you have that ability to really find the shell size that you need. And then it's just a matter of using the stick and stay and putting it on just the parts of the oyster that are going to touch the other oysters or the board. You don't need to fill the whole back of it with it. I know it doesn't weigh a lot, but it was just more, I didn't want to add any extra weight to the entire mirror. If you notice to the right of the board, you see that kind of silver stuff. That's from what was on this board beforehand. I did not sand that or kind of rough that up to give it any tooth, and it did cause a problem. So I had to go back after I realized the shells weren't adhering to that size and sand that a little. So just make sure that the surface that you are adhering the stick and stay to does have a little tooth to it by sanding it or putting a primer on it. That's the word to the wise there. So once again, it's a really simple process of just placing them like a puzzle to get the look you want. I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this. There's no reason for you to see me placing whatever 300 shells that I put on it, but I will show you how I did it just on a much more quicker pace so that you get a sense of how the project progressed. Once I had finished putting the oysters on, I added a row of little shells at the edge of the mirror. They're called tiny white cups.